What's going on, everyone? We are going live right now discussing Spider-Man. He is back in the MCU officially, and of course, this is kind of just impromptu breaking news sort of segment over on this YouTube channel. So if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because I do this kind of on a daily basis. Randomly, I'll do breaking news when I want to discuss it. And if you guys are new here, or if you guys have been following me for a while, I have been covering like every single time something breaks out about Spider-Man coming out of the MCU because I'm very fascinated with this. At first, I was pretty annoyed by everything that was going on within the MCU because in general, I was one of those people that was pretty disappointed when I heard that Spider-Man is not coming back to the MCU because, yeah, I was pretty pissed off and I made two different videos about it. Who's to blame, Sony or Disney? And I also made a video talking about Sony and everything within this. But it is official. A lot of you guys are joining in, hearing the news that breaking news Spider-Man is coming in. And I wanted to give you guys this because in general, I've been following this and I think you guys deserve to hear about it first. And again, I didn't really set this up. I literally just woke up. I saw it. I sprung out of bed and said, I must do a video about this. So here's the thing, and I'm going to deliver all the news here and there. So let's discuss this. So July 6, 2021, Spider-Man 3 will come back to conclude the trilogy of Spider-Man films. This has been broken out by multiple different things, but THR, The Hollywood Reporter, the two studios are once again working together for a film that will bring Tom Holland's superhero back to the big screen. And before I get further into this, guys, make sure to go into the live chat. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this. And make sure also, if you guys are new here, to hit that like and subscribe button because I do tons of content like this and early movie reviews on a daily basis. So thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Make sure, again, to hit that like button and comment down below. And if you're watching this later, also do comment down below because I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Spider-Man is back in action after a publicly parting ways over a deal gone south. Disney/Marvel and Sony are back at the table and have struck a deal that would see Marvel produce one more Spider-Man film for Sony, and this new film even has a release date of July 6, 2021. Damn, July 6, 2021. That's pretty big. They go on to say, I'm thrilled that Spider-Man's journey in the MCU will continue, and I and all of us at Marvel Studios are very excited that we get to keep working on it, said Kevin Feige. But apparently Kevin Feige was too busy. Spider-Man is a powerful icon and his hero whose story crosses all ages and audience around the globe. He is also happens to be the only hero with the superpower to cross cinematic universes. So as Sony continues to develop their own Spider-Verse, you never know what surprises the future might hold. So that's Kevin Feige pretty much playing with the coy of, yeah, we're going to finish the trilogy, and then he's probably going to go through a Spider-Verse or some stuff. All right. In 2015, Sony, kind of goes back to in 2015, this is when they started the deal, the partnership, and all the stuff that's kind of gone into it. But Marvel, meanwhile, needs to capitalize. They get the merchandising. So there's a lot of stuff that kind of goes into this. And this is, a lot of you guys are asking, this is going to be a Phase 4 movie. And now it takes place in 2021, which now has 4 MCU movies, which is Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange 2, Spider-Man 3, and then Thor 4. That is how they're going to go. So Shang-Chi earlier in the year, Doctor Strange 2 in May, Spider-Man 3 in July, and then Thor 4 in, I think, around November is when they were hitting it. It's pretty exciting stuff in there. But here's the thing. We also have to kind of go through, and also they also announced this. There's a new multi-year distribution deal with Sony, including the full suite of sports, news, entertainment nets from Walt Disney Television and ESPN on PlayStation View. So this is something, and this is why I go to say is, when I first read the initial news, I went, oh, only one more film. Like I'm still kind of disappointed about that, just because I mean, I want to be spoiled. I want to be spoiled with Spider-Man in general. And a lot of people, I mean, when we get down to Spider-Man and talk about Spider-Man, I'm a selfish man. I want Spider-Man in all the MCU stuff. I love when he shows up in Avengers. I love when he shows up in Civil War. Like, I want Spider-Man in everything. I have a feeling, though, this is the one deal. But I have a feeling after this, what's going to happen is he's going to start crossing both streams. I think he's going to go into the Spider-Verse and kind of deal with the Venom stuff and everything like that. And I don't know if it'll work. I actually think Marvel's going to be a part of that in some capacity. And I also think down the road, I think there's going to be another deal without this. It's going to also still be in the MCU. I say this because of this deal right here. This new multi-year deal delivers full suite of sport, news, and entertainment networks from the Walt Disney Television and ESPN to PS View customers. This is huge because PlayStation View, who is their TV streaming service, they've also included the newly acquired FX and National Geographic networks and sports content from all the ESPN networks. Big, big stuff. The Walt Disney Company today announced a comprehensive distribution agreement to continue to deliver Disney's robust lineup of premier sports, news, and entertainment content to PlayStation Vue customers. It expands upon the previous deal and supports the company's mutual goal to deliver the best video content to customers across multiple platforms. This is big. Now, obviously, we don't know if someone's getting 50% or if someone's getting 30/70 or if that deal even changed, but this is big. And this press release that they did is gigantic. And Carlos Hernandez, thank you so much for the super chat. It is real. Be very happy. We are here talking Spider-Man. And also, guys, in the live chat, why not tell me what villain you guys want to see in the next Spider-Man film? For me, I want to see Kraven the Hunter. And I really do hope that they eventually bring back Mysterio's Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio. If you can see in my corner right over there, I got a Spider-Man Far From Home because I loved Spider-Man Far From Home. It is one of my favorite Spider-Man films. But yeah, so this seems to be the main ordeal. For me, this is where I kind of go into it and seeing that I'm excited. Again, I don't want my heart to be broken once again because of people saying, oh, it's not going to happen. But it's back. And just like Thanos has said, I'm inevitable. It was inevitable that this thing was going to happen again. And for people kind of joining in right now, make sure again to hit that like and subscribe button if you guys are new here. And for people who are just joining in, Spider-Man 3, July 16th, 2021 will be coming out. It will be a part of Phase 4 and will be the third film in that year of Marvel films. He's coming back. He's going to be a part. It's going to end his trilogy and conclude not on that horrible, god-awful cliffhanger it ended us on. And then in general, he might kind of just cross streams into a different cinematic universe within the Spider-Verse. I don't know exactly how they're going to do all this. I'm excited, but at the same time, I'm also still a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit tidbit. This is kind of like it is kind of annoying that we kind of got to this point. Because if you really see it, it's kind of like that one couple that just keeps getting back together and breaking up, getting back together and breaking up. And it's very annoying that they keep doing that. And we don't deserve that necessarily. We deserve better. We deserve to not be treated like shit and to not have this. I mean, this is more of a fan perspective. And really, in the ordeal is all money. It's all money. And why all this stuff wasn't working was because of money. And why we weren't getting in the MCU was because of money. And sorry for fixing the camera. It just was bothering me on my screen. But let's go through the live chat. Let's see what a lot of you guys are saying. Again, comment down below if you guys are catching this later. Zach, this is such cool news. Thank God. Zach, do you suspect that this was a publicity stunt? I really don't think so. I think they were really coming down to a deal. And I think some of the stuff that they were doing with publicity, so maybe the fans would go attack Sony. Fans would go attack Disney. Let's see who can make the better deal. I think that's where it was going to. I'm so happy that they're going to continue it and not just cut it off abruptly. Me too. So is it going to be Phase 5? No, it's going to be 4. It is officially going to be 4. This is the equivalent of a divorced couple who have decided to be together for their child's opening house. Yeah, pretty much. Thank Jesus. Although I'm happy he's back, I want him back for more than one. I'm with you on that. I want him back for more than one too. It's just kind of a weird thing in that aspect that I don't really know where we're going on that part. You know, the hope in me is that they will formulate a deal that keeps him in there. But the same thing is, I don't know. The only reason I think that is because of this Walt Disney deal with the PlayStation Vue. That's fucking huge. That is gigantically huge. Variety also reported that Spider-Man will appear in future Marvel movies. Oh, did they? Okay, then. Let's go look at Variety's article real fast. Again, I just woke up. So for people who are like, oh, what, Zach, you don't know all your details. I don't know all my details. And again, there are 52 of you guys in here. Why is there only 16 likes? Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. Support me. Help me out. Let's do that. Spider-Man will stay in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's read this. On Friday, the two companies jointly announced that Marvel Studios and its president. We already talked about all this. The new deal was signed late on Thursday night. Negotiations involved top players from both studios, including Sony Pictures, Tom Rothman, Feige, Walt Disney, Alan Horn. In exchange for lending Feige's producing prowess, Marvel and Disney will receive roughly 25% of the profits. So that's the thing I actually wanted to see was how much they were going to be making. According to insiders, Disney will retain its merchandising rights. As a part of the arrangement, Spider-Man will also appear in one future Marvel Studios film. So that's one thing. He's going to appear in one. And I really hope it's Deadpool. I really hope it's Deadpool. I don't know if it will be. It'll probably be Young Avengers. That's probably going to be the one they're going to put him into, is the Young Avengers. But man, it would be cool to see him with Deadpool. Damn, so we're going to get him at least in 2 more MCU films. Damn, I'm excited, but I want him in more. I want him in more. Is it just me that thinks that? I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to kind of go through this one more time to kind of just see what people are kind of go through in the live chat. Again, 65 of you guys, thank you guys so much for watching this. You guys are seriously all the best. I appreciate it. And I love doing these kind of live chats randomly just so I can do breaking news, talk with you guys, engage with you guys, get kind of the same views that I'm going through, kind of do my excitement. And that's why I do this. So thank you guys again so much for watching this. You guys are seriously all the best. You have such an exquisite speaking voice. Why, thank you. Is there a title for the movie? There's no title for the movie. It'll probably be Spider-Man finally comes home. Spider-Man is home for now. It's something gonna be something stupid like that. So for me, just kind of theories on that Spider-Man will appear in one future Marvel movie. It's got to be Deadpool 3 or Young Avengers. Those are the ones I'm kind of thinking of because they were building up a Spider-Man. I feel like they were building up the Young Avengers for Tom Holland to be in and kind of be the leader of. So I have a feeling that's kind of gonna be that film. I will also say that Deadpool 3 is a big factor because they don't know what they're doing or in general what they are thinking. I've always had the theory that I think Deadpool will appear in Doctor Strange 2 since it's going through all the multiverse, and I think that's going to be the best way of introducing him. Spider-Man Home Invasion, that is a really good title, Carlos. How's it going, Zach? I don't Spider-Man in the MCU. I want him with Venom and Carnage. See, I'm complete opposite. Just keep Venom on his own thing. I enjoyed the Venom movie, but it really wasn't the greatest thing. Tatermeister, Venom 2 should still have Spider-Man. I totally disagree. It's not set up enough to have that. Did Disney and Sony reach an agreement? I just woke up. They did. Spider-Man for Deadpool 3, let's go. I mean, it makes sense to do it like that. Marvel versus Sony, Dawn of Justice. Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, if Joker isn't a box office success, is it safe to say that we might not see anything else from DC Black Brand as coined by director Todd Phillips? Yeah, I think if it's not, we're not going to see that. But Jed, that's a different thing. I actually will discuss that on my podcast later today, so do look out for that episode. A lot of you guys are saying we need a Spider-Man Deadpool crossover. Totally agree. Deadpool 3 plot. Deadpool gets revenge on Nebula for burning Spider-Man over a fantasy vote. That is funny. I think from now till 2021, they will work on a new deal just to keep him in the MCU. Not just you. We will all need more. I'm 100% with you. We should feel lucky that he's back for 2 more movies. I feel very lucky. I'm happy for Tom Holland because if you watch interviews with him talking about the MCU, this is like everything he's ever wanted. So he's back. He's back for now. I don't think Sinister 6 will be next movie either. I think it's too soon. I think you got to at least do 1 more movie and then build it up. Where's your podcast? My podcast is over on this YouTube channel. It's called The Good Boys. And also it's on Spotify and iTunes. Check that out. But guys, seriously, I think that's kind of where we're going to stop this. Some exciting news for sure. Some exciting news. I'm pretty nervous, kind of just scrolling through Twitter one more time to make sure I'm not missing anything. Spidey's being home is a celebration. I'm going to Disneyland. That's what Jeremy Conrad says. I'm still a little bit I'm a little bit, I'm still sad. Kind of don't know where this is gonna go, but also pretty damn excited that we're getting it July 16, 2021, and at least gonna finish the trilogy. I want to know the future of what Sony's doing. Like, what is Sony doing? What is their plans with the Spider-Verse? Give me your plans. It's the same thing I say for the DC universe. Get me excited. What are we doing? I'm tired of all these rumors. Get me excited. Tell me what you're doing, just like Marvel does. Do it, and I can start building anticipation. But as of now, this is it. Spider-Man is back in the MCU for 2 more films. Well, 1 for his own trilogy and 1 other Marvel film, which I assume will probably be the Young Avengers or Deadpool 3. I'd be surprised if it was really anything else within there. Maybe he'll show up in a Disney Plus series. And the optimistic person in me is saying that I do think that we will still get him in a Marvel. I think they're going to formulate another deal. 100% going to formulate another deal. And I think we will see that. And I think he'll end up staying in here and kind of just crossing streams into both the universes, or maybe Marvel will probably just open up the multiverse because they are with Doctor Strange. So it kind of makes sense in that part. But I think that's where I'm going to end this, guys. So thank you guys again so much for watching this. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button on your way out if you guys are new here. And of course, you're catching this later, hit that like and subscribe button. Again, I went for 15 minutes just talking about Spider-Man. That's all I wanted to do. I did it very impromptu. I woke the fuck up just a couple minutes ago just to talk about Spider-Man, and I'm all for it. And other than that, guys, I'll be going to kind of the extra live chat that I kind of missed on it. I'll make sure to comment down below with me as well if you guys want to talk about anything else. And do guys look forward to that. Anything else on this channel, I'll be doing early movie reviews next week for Joker. So that's going to be exciting, guys. You definitely don't want to miss out on that review. But guys, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, stay classy.